can't be like this, all right, and start fighting like this. This was more the movies, and then this was application when you're fighting like high level. Okay, but when you begin, you're loose, you're like this, and the eye jab is here, okay? But you gotta be able to put that with other motions to make that work. So what you do is, this rear one, this one always can hit. Boom, just like this. This one is your vertical punch, all right? When I move over, I'll use the bill like this, and I'll come up and use the hook punch. It can also be done in two motions, a Chang and a CANELO hook. So at that point, I'll use my third motion to change direction. Now I can use my more back fist and heavier hands like there. See, what it is some people get the process messed up. The trapping, this is going to happen when you're in just at that range where he can get you, but you're not going to let him get you. All right, and those are collection mode actions. What they do is, it's 2 elbow in so that I can continually change whatever direction I want. All right, and I'm using more actions than the opponent. So like, I'll use like multiple hits to set up a big one. You know, and maybe when you begin, you're in a loose stance and your legs are more close together. But then maybe in the action, maybe it gets a little bit crazy, and now we end up more in a Bruce Lee stance. But see, you gotta let that happen naturally. That's the whole thing. It has to come out in the play of how everything comes out. All right. Each move should be leaned in. This is what we call BIC. When you lean pressure forward like this, if there was enough pressure that you could lean like this against the wall, okay, that's BIC. All right, you need to have that. You need to have that forward intent. All right, that weight has to come in. It has to be a leaning. Like I said, even if it's backhand, I can lean on my backhand. See, like this. And then if I need to, I can lean on my lead hand or my lead GUA CHOY. When you use GUA CHOY, it looks good when they do this. All right, but in actuality, in a street fight, a forehead is very hard. And if you hit the back of your hand on a forehead, that's just going to hurt you. Okay, so what you do is when you do GUA CHOY, see this part of the arm? You just raise it. And when you do, the meat right here lands like this. Okay, so when it comes to BONG SAO, all right, BONG SAO is one of these waiting to happen, pretty much, is how you could look at it. But anyway, here's what a set looks like. I usually like to do them like this. Here's how we begin. Elbow in, eye jab, pop past it, come up and box, use Quan, and move. Now I'm stepping. My left leg's in the back. I'm going to tie him up with my tying and bundling. Quan Sao. Remember, Quan, we're going to come up with Bong Quan, with GUA CHOY off Bong. Now I'm going to use Fung Hao, and now I'll come with the back with the Choi hands from the backside. Once I do that, he's going to forget about my leads. Similarly, if I do it on this side, I'll respond rear hand lead, rear lead. I start walking, I change on him. Now my righty, he's going to be I'm going to be all outside his elbow, up his arm, and he'll forget about my lead hand. Similarly on this side, I'll go here. Okay, and hook punch, get the hook punch up nice and high so that you can block your face. This motion right here, or this motion, all right, that's what you want. Those are your finishing motions. Because remember, GUA CHOY and BOAT GUNG, that's in a little bit closer. A FAR Quan actually goes like this. It's MUN SAO. A FAR Quan, really, it can be a Quan in a second. All right? And similarly with GAN SAO, we can roll our GAN SAO like this. All right? GAN SAO can be rolled. It can be done singly, and and then it can be rolled as well. Alright? Gun Sao is the essence of the circle. So you want to use lines and then circles with them. Pretty much, if you learn this Viper Kung Fu, what you're learning is how to shoot somebody down as you're walking by them. The whole point is to be like this, almost as if, like, I don't know if you play video games or not, but on Twisted Metal, the clown car shoots 1,000,000 missiles. It's like that. The whole idea is we're walking by and we're going, and the whole point to it is so once I get in closer, I can sneak those bigger motions in. Okay, so that's how you put these sets together, just like this.